More Lambos. What's up, winners? We got a blockchain owner here at Cars and Copters. Sir, nice to meet you. What is your name? Welcome to Stay Winning Wealth.
My name is Tom Troung. I'm with the Trusted Smart Chain. We just got named Blockchain of the Year by the current administration.
Wow. Tell us more about the blockchain. When did you found it?
Yeah, the Trusted Smart Chain is a blockchain that helps real world assets tokenize, break up the real businesses to fractionalize it to raise capital at a fraction of the cost at twice the speed. And the only way you come onto our blockchain is you got to get through the Securities and Exchange Commission's Reg A filings. Once you get through the filings, we can help you raise up to $75 million to expand your businesses. And what the Trusted Smart Chain does is we are building out the node operators. We cap out at 200,000 nodes, and that's the infrastructure. That's the infrastructure for all these real world assets to come on and tokenize and raise capital and finance. And as a node operator, you get access to the Trusted Smart Coin, which I would pull out of my pocket right now.
Okay, let's take a look.
All right, so here's the Trusted Smart Coin. Boom.
There we go.
All
Wow,
right.
look at that.
So that's a Trusted Smart Coin. So when you're a node operator, you mint these coins on a daily basis, just like the Bitcoin for the next 120 years.
Yeah.
And then the real world assets need access to these coins to raise capital to pay out the dividends.
What is the total supply of those coins?
Total supply is just like the Bitcoin tokenomics, which is how many coins?
21 million.
21 million. It's the exact same thing with the Trusted Smart Coin. The difference between us is that on Bitcoin, they have unlimited Bitcoin miners. On the Trusted Smart Coin, we're limited to just 200,000 node operators. So right now we have 24,000 node operators on the chain. We're here down to the Cars and Copters event to basically add more node operators to our blockchain to have a decentralized blockchain applied.
How many node operators are you aiming for?
200,000 max. Once we're capped out on that, it's game over. Then those 200,000 node operators control the blockchain that can basically handle an infinite amount of real world assets.
That's true decentralization right there.
That's true.
So for those that are new to the channel, we do talk about crypto and blockchain and the importance of the future with real world assets on the blockchain.
Yeah.
Right. So let's give the audience an example here.
Yeah.
If I want to take my media company public,
Exactly.
and instead of going through the SEC and the stock market and the New York Stock Exchange, I can go through Trusted Smart Chain.
Trusted Smart Chain. So if you own a media company and you're already successful, because we only helped already established companies that have profitability, that have filed tax returns, there's no speculative stuff. All right. You have a couple of options. If you are cash rich, you can just expand on your own, right? Or you can go to the VC world. Venture capitalists will basically end up being vulture capitalists for you. Right? They'll take a big chunk of your business, right? And or you can take it public. And if you take it public, you might risk losing control of your company.
Exactly.
Right?
We have Gucci as an example of that.
That's right. Gucci, Apple. I mean, Steve Jobs almost lost his company, right? When he took the company public. So come to the Trusted Smart Chain. We help you raise that capital. The minimum raise on our blockchain is between 50 million, maxed out at 75 million. All right. So you come onto our blockchain and then you get through this SEC filings, which we help you do. Then we go to the world, 7 continents to help people buy into your media company, right? Instead of buying one share at $1,000 a share, they might buy a fraction of a share.
Exactly.
You know, one thousands. They might give you $10 or $100 or $1,000. And then you, the media company says, I'm going to pay you 10% dividend on your money. Well, that 10% comes through this Trusted Smart Coin. And where do they get the Trusted Smart Coin? From the node operators at Trusted Smart Chain.
That was my follow-up question. Where can people get the coin?
Right now, only if you become a node host, a node operator. And that's how you can go get involved right now before we sell out.
Okay.
So once we sell out to $200,000, 200,000 nodes, then basically the blockchain is closed out. Now that's the resale value.
Yes.
So if you understand the nodes resale value,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. A lot of my audience is big on the NFTs and the secondary market and the resale value there and going through those markets for, to buy the NFT on the secondary market.
Right.
So you did talk about fractionalized shares.
Yes.
And what I mean about the future for those watching the channel is, I mean, we have companies like Merrill Edge that don't even offer a fractional share.
No, they don't.
So if you want to buy VOO and you want to put $5, you can't. You got to come up with the 500.
You have most of the, so you know the phrase, the rich get richer?
Yes, which is true.
Right.
Blockchain can change that.
Blockchain can absolutely change that because it's decentralized. It allows ownership at a fraction of the cost, right? And it allows the average consumer, like the average man, the average woman walking on the streets to invest in high quality assets that have been vetted by the SEC on our blockchain, right? So no longer can only the rich get richer. The common man who's educated get involved as well.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I have preached on this channel how blockchain or Web3 in general levels out the playing field.
It levels.
Before, there's investments that are only available to accredited investors.
That's it.
But things change now with blockchain and Web3.
That's right. And with the Securities and Exchange SEC Reg A plus filings, it allows real world assets like your media company to basically tokenize and bring on unaccredited investors.
There you go.
Right? Because you got through the Reg A.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of people that lobby against that, right?
A lot of people
and gatekeep those options for success.
That's right. I mean, I used to be in the VC world where, you know, I was the vulture capital, right? But this is levels of playing field for everybody. Okay. So look us up. Trust a smart chain. Reach out to this guy. Have me on your show and I'll lay it out a little bit more.
I do have a podcast. It's the top 10 financial podcast in the world.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just get info and guys, follow this blockchain right here.
Trusted smart chain. Right here, baby.
Last question before we let you go. Where do you think the price of Bitcoin is at the end of the year?
Man, so the Bitcoin is now basically getting really popular. The supply of Bitcoin has almost been depleted. All right. So I think that as more countries, as more governments basically switch from the gold reserve to the Bitcoin reserve, the value will continue to go up. I think one of the challenges is that it's still not transparent. As in, when people actually figure out the real world utility for Bitcoin, right, then the value will go up. So now it all depends on, you know, where's the real world value. To answer your question in short, I think there's still a long ways to go for the Bitcoin. But the difference is, if you buy Bitcoin, you're buying the egg. You're buying the egg. You get involved with the Trusted Smart Chain as a node host, you're buying the goose.
Wow, that is powerful. My friend, thank you.
You're buying the goose that lays the eggs for the next 120 years.
That's the punchline right there.
There you go. Buy the goose. Don't buy the egg.
Awesome.
Hey.
Thank you. All right. Oh, my God. You got it. There we go.
All right.
Oh. Thank you.
We'll stay in touch.
Yeah.
All right.
So should I get their info as well?
Yes.
I got your info.
Are you okay?
All right. So let's see. Come back later because our other business partner, Matt, is going to come.
Okay.
It's not coming through. Let me see.
Oh, I know. Reception is not the best when there's like a big.
Sucks here.